All right, folks. So the other side of what's good about making your own tools. This is actually a spear, and these are like spears. They're cane, actually. Like the brother was asking about the fishing pole, or yeah, asking about fishing poles. These are river cane. The other side of what's cool about making your own stuff is, you can use it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been throwing my little spear back here for a while, and my little board. It's my target in my backyard, and I cannot throw the axe. It's strange because axe throwing seems real easy when you get people who know how to do it, but I can't throw my hawk. But anyway, and I'm not good at that ladle, but I figure I would this is a spear thrower. So basically this works like this. I'm not good at it, but it's fun. And I go to this little kind of almost like a competition thing. Well, it's not really a competition, but I go to this event where they do spear throwing and they compete and stuff like that. People are real good at it and stuff. And all this is some basically a piece of cane and a stick. Really, it could be made out of just the stick and maybe a little bit of bone or something like that. And it goes into the back of the cane. I've got it supported here, but you can do that with sinew or some woodland material if you wanted. I just use duct tape. It was easy. It don't last forever, but it lasts for a little while. It lasted for a while for me. So and you can you can put it in the thing like this, or you can really just grab it and kind of hold it with your finger. And once you get the hang of it, you can throw it. Now you won't be able to see me throwing it, but I'm just gonna throw it at the little target here so y'all can see that. And people kill hogs with these. I mean, these are blunted. They have a blunt tip. But you can put a razor sharp, blade on the end of that, and some people use a big flint knapped piece of stone, piece of flint, and so they'll use that and make it do what it do. They'll kill hogs or whatever. They'll put feathers on the back of theirs. Mine need feathers for the longer distances, but for a shorter distance, and in some countries they don't use feathers, so you don't necessarily need them for the shorter distances, but longer. Maybe if they were straighter, they would fly straighter. But when I go to the competition, my stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, you showing up with your own stuff. You must be bad." And maybe because I'm black, they'd be like, "Okay, they don't." I'm like the only one there, and I show up with all my stuff. They might be like, "Okay, this brother, he knows what he's doing." No, I don't know what I'm doing. All the kids like, he's gonna be tough, and then they walk away, and they're like, "Wow, he's not good at all, Mom." So anyway, here's the atlatl. And you can get close on an animal, especially if you're in a tree or something like that, and And so that is effectively in the neighbor's yard. Now, go get that in a minute. Here's the tomahawk. And here's the spear, which I do throw more, so a little aim with this one. I'm going for the center of the, So the spear, I got, I can do something with the spear. Anyway, that's my little fun. And once you make your tools, you can practice with them, in a way that you couldn't, because the spear is gonna cost. I sell that spear for $100. Somebody might sell it for a couple hundred, at least $150. The tomahawk, I don't know how much they sell those for. Even if you get a non-blacksmith one, but you get a nice one, that's gonna cost some money. And the atlatls, can be cheap actually, because it don't. I mean, you can really make an atlatl. That's nothing. I mean, we get up, I could show anybody to make the atlatl. And really, the thing is, why you would use something like this instead of a gun, for hunting or even a bow, is just the ease of manufacture. I mean, I would use a bow, you know, period, you know. But the ease of manufacturing them, you know, you'd have to, they're a little bit harder to use. But once you learn to manufacture them and stuff like that, the atlatl, you know, is good money, you know. So it really don't make sense to you know, if you don't have a gun, basically, or if you're in a situation where you can't get the ammo or whatever, you're just trying to hunt, you're just trying to get some meat or whatever, you got a little skill that you practice, you can put one together, you know, with you know, it's not too hard. It don't really cost nothing, and you can procure what you need, you know. In terms of a spear, there's different types of survival spears that you can put together, so you know, that's doable. But also in terms of blacksmithing, especially if you're stable and you just, you know, you're in a time where you ain't got no money or whatever and you want to go out and hunt something, I know people kill hogs with spears. Mine is a short, you know, the stick should be longer, but you know, you can kill a hog with a spear, and they do it. You need it needs to be made a little bit differently than that. And a tomahawk, obviously, you can do a number of things with that. I think that's more like, you know, fighting, you know, hand-to-hand type of stuff. But you know, they all have utility, and you can use them if you have them, you know. But if you gotta wait till you buy them, well, then you out hundreds of dollars. Maybe for everybody else that ain't a problem. But you know, for a person like me and my little family here, you know, I don't have a lot, you know. So it's better for me to go on ahead and learn to make my stuff. And my shop area it floods, unfortunately, so it's a mess right now. But this is my forge here, and it's made out of old city piping that they gave me, cast iron piping. And this is you know, sometimes I'll be like, what's in here? This is coal. This is coal, and I'm not using my charcoal, but I can also make charcoal. And this is used. I've heard that you can put it in the garden, but I want to make sure. And you know, you keep some water by to cool your metal down. That's a part of the process. And here, this is for a longer knife blade. And you can keep your oil in there and dip it in there. Like I said, it flooded here, so I got to go through the whole rigmarole of cleaning this place out. But I'll do that shortly. But anyways, this connects down to a piping system on the inside of the forge, and a hairdryer actually is fit into this right here, and it blows a stream of air through the center here. And you know, once you've started a wood fire and you've lit your coal, hold on one sec, gotcha. You've lit your coal. The coal burns to a really good burn, and it allows you to basically heat your metal, even melt it if you needed to, and certainly to heat it enough to hammer it and forge it. I got my little anvil, but it's out of commission right now. I gotta because of the flood. All right, folks.